What's up, guys? Welcome to NMD TV Canes all day. If you're rocking with the U, then you know what to do. Hit that like and subscribe button so you never, ever miss out on the video. And I come to you live. We got the live stream going. We got the live stream flowing. Breaking news. Breaking news. I'm not the one who broke it, obviously, because I don't break news. I just read the news and relate it back to you. Jake Garcia intends on entering the transfer portal. First reported by Pete Thamel. Let's take a look at the tweet because I don't want to get anything wrong. Sources: Miami quarterback Jake Garcia intends to enter the NCAA transfer portal. He's a former top 25 recruit in the 2021 and was committed to USC before flipping to Miami. He got to Miami. And he sat behind TVD. He showed some flashes. He got his chance this past year, and he looked horrible. They threw him in the Middle Tennessee State game, and we saw a spark. We saw him come in slinging the thing. But after the spark from the Middle Tennessee State game, we didn't see much else that really told us that Jake Garcia was going to be the future of this program. But in fairness to Jake, the team was 5-7. The offense was ass. Every quarterback that played didn't play well. So it's not like, Tyler Van Dyke was dominating, and then Jake Garcia got in there and he was straight ass. No. All of our quarterbacks had their sparks, and then they looked not too good. Obviously, I feel like Tyler Van Dyke, who had the more chances, he did look like our best quarterback in the quarterback room. But if you're asking me between Jake Garcia and Ja'Cory Brown, which one was I most excited based off last year? It definitely was Ja'Cory. Does that mean Jake Garcia is a bad player? No, I believe whatever school he goes to next, he can be a starter. I think Jake Garcia can be a day one starter. For some reason last year, he just seemed like after the Middle Tennessee State spark, he seemed like he second-guessed himself. He seemed like he held the ball too long. He seemed like he wasn't the gunslinger that I thought he was going to turn out to be. And right after the season, I thought he would enter the transfer portal, but there was actually reports saying that he would be back. Now, before I go on and talk about where he could possibly go, I do want to give a huge shout out to Jake Garcia because I remember watching the Georgia Tech game. Now, for you guys who forgot or who wants to forget last season, I'm here to remind you of it. Going into the Georgia Tech game, Ja'Cory Brown, he got the start. And I remember Ja'Cory Brown throwing the ball to Will Mallory, touchdown. Ja'Cory Brown making plays with his feet. And then they would pan the camera over to the sideline, and I would see Jake Garcia with the biggest smile on his face. I saw Jake Garcia helping Ja'Cory. When they went over there, he had the headset on, talking to him. I saw him engaged. So I do want to give Jake Garcia a big shout out to that. It says he intends on entering the transfer portal. I don't think he hasn't officially, but if he does, I do want to give him a huge shout out because I think he was a great teammate when you looked at his body language. Jake Garcia didn't play great last year, but how it really wasn't fair how they put him in, yanked him out, put him in, yanked him out, put him in, yanked him out. And it would have been fair for him to pout. It would have been fair for him to go on Twitter. It would have been fair for him to have his dad go on Twitter. But no, Jake was rocking with the squad. He was on the sideline. He was with Ja'Cory helping him out. Jake got the 2-point conversion, diving in the end zone. Jake Garcia, I wish him nothing but the best. When I look at the transfer portal, I feel like the players that leave soon as the season ends, either A, the player didn't want to be there, or B, the coaches didn't want the players there. I believe this second wave of transfer portal players, not including the teams that were in the college football playoffs, but this second wave of transfer portal players, it's either they've got teams who've hit them up and said, hey, if you come over here, you can start. Or B, they got a freshman coming in or a transfer coming in at that position that could possibly pass them up. So they say, I'm going to dip out. Where will Jake Garcia go next? Where would he go that he's familiar with the offense? Where would he go that they need a quarterback? I would say, why not SMU? Why not SMU? When you look at SMU, the last time I checked, we know Rhett Lashley's over there. We know Rooster's over there. We know Romello was on a visit over there. And we also know that Tanner Mordecai, he entered the transfer portal. I don't know if he landed with a team or what ended up happening with him, but if he entered the transfer portal and left, Jake Garcia is in line to possibly start if he went to SMU. Some other schools, maybe Wake Forest, they lost Sam Hartman. Hell, maybe Florida. The Florida Gators, they look like ass. Their quarterback position, they got one quarterback arrested. One went to the NFL when he shouldn't have. The other one looked like doo-doo in the bowl game. They need a quarterback. Oh, and the other one didn't get paid his money, so he's not there. So I'm just throwing out some names. Don't know, hasn't been mentioned. Hell, Jake Garcia isn't officially in the transfer portal, but according to Pete Thamel, Jake Garcia intends to enter the transfer portal. And next year, it looked like unless Miami adds a quarterback, we will have Tyler Van Dyke, TVD, coming back. We will have Ja'Cory Brown, and we will have Emory Jones as our three quarterbacks. We'll see how it pans out.